Hey everybody, what's going on? Joe Kalis coming in here from blogwithjoe.com, and we are talking about posting content to your blog site. So obviously along the way you've got your site set up, you've got your hosting account all configured, and everything is good to go. There's lots more you can do to it to customize, but the number one thing you want to do is actually post content. So how do you do that? Um, there in the left navigation, there's a posts link, right? There's media where you can store your files, your pictures and videos and everything, pages. But if you want to add a new post, this is what I'm going to be talking about. So you can look at all your posts. If you click on it, it'll list all your posts. And as a brand new blogger, this is what is installed. It'll just say hello world. This is an example post for you. Um, but you want to add a new post. So click on add new. And here you go. This is the basic setup, the basic framework for how to add a post. There's a title or a subject section up at the top, and then there's a place where you can put your page, your post, all the content of it. So obviously you need a title. At the top here you can just put this is a post about setting up a blog. So that is the title, and that is something obviously a little bit more advanced. You want to keep in mind keywords, the search engine optimization tricks that you might learn along the way. If your title is more keyword rich, it'll come up in Google searches, but in the beginning, don't even worry about that. Just type. Just post whatever you want. You don't have to worry about getting, being a perfect writer or getting the perfect headline or being, and optimize with search engines and everything like that. In the beginning, the goal is just to get comfortable with posting content. So I've got other videos that are going to go more into that of how to refine your writing and make it more search engine friendly and all that kind of thing. But in the beginning, just start writing. So you put a title in here and then you put some content in here. So this is an awesome post. I can't wait for you guys to read it. So whatever, you're going to write a bunch of stuff in there, and let's just say that you wrote a big paragraph. You'll see along the way that it's keeping your word count. It keeps a word count. And I'm not sure how often it updates, but it's more than 13 words. So it'll update here, but so this is how your post will show up. If you have some, there you go. So now it's the word count is updated to 172 words, so you can kind of keep track of your words if you're paying attention to that. But once you have all the content in there that you want, you can go over here to the right side under Publish. There's a few options, so you can save the draft if you're done with it. Most people like to preview it first, so it'll actually open up a new window for you and preview your post. So here's your headline. This is a post about setting up a blog, and then here's your post. It'll go previous and next based on this is probably the Hello World one, right? So there you go. Good deal. But yeah, that's a blog post. Pretty simple concept. So if you like the preview, if it's looking good and all the words are how you want it, you can close that out and then you can publish it. But before that, I just want to show you a few things. If you're not ready to publish it, you can save it as a draft if you want to come back to it later. If you're just kind of trying to think of some words of what to type, or you're busy and you got to run off for a second, hit Save Draft, and it will not publish it to your blog, but it'll schedule it as a draft. So when you go to your posts link, it'll list them all. It'll show that it's a draft. It's not out to the public yet. Up at the top here in your posts listing, there's all. You can go to published or the draft. So the published one is the Hello World one, so that'll show up. If you go to drafts, it'll be the one that we just created. So pretty cool. Or you can go to all of them and just list them. As you get a lot more posts, it'll get a lot more busy down here, so you might need to use these links a little bit more. But in the beginning, it doesn't really matter. So let's say you wanted to go back to this draft and finish it up and post it. So you hit edit right there, and you come back here. So you want to add 5 more words. Add 5 more words now. All right, now I'm done with my post, and I want to add it to publish it to the public. You can also, before you publish it, if you want to change the URL, you can go to edit here and change the slug is what this is called. So you can make it something shorter or change it or whatever. If you change this is basically based on the title. So the web address is based on some format that you choose in the settings, and then an ending of the title of your page. If you go ahead and let's just cancel out of here. Let's say you change this. This is an awesome post. This slug doesn't change automatically, so it still says this is a post about setting up a blog site. If you wanted to change that, just click on Edit and then delete it and click OK, and it'll automatically repopulate with the new title. So pretty cool tip there. Um, Very simple thing. So this is going to be the new URL once you post it. It's called the permalink. If you want to add a picture, let's just say you're on the left here and you want to add a picture. Um, let's insert from URL. So if you have an image from Google, let's say you want to put a picture of a dog, and you see this dog picture and you want to just copy the image URL. So you want to put this picture of this dog. Make sure you have the rights to it, by the way. Don't just pull pictures of other people and post them. You might get in trouble. But insert image from URL, so you can do that. Just copy in your URL, and there's your yellow lab. You can add a caption, an alt text. You can align it properly. So let's say I want it on the left side, and I don't want a link, so it can have a link. Let's insert it into the post. So there you go. It stays to the left of all your content. You can hit preview again. And then there you go. The dog will stay there. If you have more content, it'll actually start bleeding down here. Let me do that real quick. So let's double my content. I'll show you what it looks like. I'm just going to copy this and paste it a few times, and then click on preview again. So it basically wraps around the picture when it's left justified. So pretty cool. You can actually add a picture in to the right as well. So let's say you're down here and you want to add the dog again. Obviously you wouldn't do that, you'd pick a new picture, but so let's just say we want to add the picture of that dog on the right side now. So the yellow lab comes back up. We click on right align, and it'll actually go to the right of all your content. So there won't be one on the left, one on the right. So you click insert into post, and there he is on the right side. So there's one left, one right. When you preview it, here you go. So as you continue typing, the dog will be on the right, so you can do that again. So let's post after the dog. Preview it again, and there you go. Now the dog's on the right. So one on the left, one on the right. You can center it as well, and that's how you do it. So that's how you add pictures to your posts. So let's just say that you love that post and it looks good and you want to publish it. Click on publish and it'll put it publicly. I'm not going to do that right now. I just want to show you a few things. You can actually change it to a private page or password protected as well. So by default it posts publicly, but if you want to put a password on it for some reason, if it's some confidential information or just something that only one person should see, you can put a password. It'll ask you which password to use. I use that for some things every once in a while. Or you can do it private, where it doesn't show on your blog, but you can still link to it. If you know the URL, you can go to it, but it won't show up publicly. So a few different options there. I'm just going to keep it public for now, so I'm going to cancel out of there. One other thing along the way as you get more involved in writing content is you'll find that it's typically for writers it's a lot easier to batch your writing. So maybe making 3 or 4 posts at a time, just writing out 2, 3, 4, 5 posts at one time and then scheduling them to be dispersed throughout the week or throughout a few weeks. So you can actually publish immediately, or if you click on this edit button you can publish it into the future. Right, so it's the 15th of June today. If I wanted to post this on the 20th, you can choose the date and the time. So let's say I want to do it at 7 a.m. because I find that people read my blog posts in the morning most. Click OK. It'll say schedule for June 6th or June 20th, 2013 at 7 a.m. You can click schedule and it'll schedule it instead of posting it. And that's a really cool feature. So if you write 10 blog posts, you can actually schedule them to sequentially go out on a time schedule that you determine based on this scheduling right here. So pretty awesome. I really like that functionality, that feature. But let's just say we want to publish it immediately. So click on publish. It's going to do some things real quick. And there you go. Post is published, view post. So if you right click and go open in a new tab, you can see your post. So this is live now, joekalis.com/demoblog. This is my demo blog. And then this is an awesome post. Remember when we said that this is the slug? So here's your URL. So if you want to link to this, you can actually send people to this and they'll see your post. Pretty simple. We didn't change the setup, so that's what it looks like. And that is how you actually add a post to your blog. very simple concept. A lot of functionality within just that basic thing where you can change the URL, you can change when it's published into the future, you can change its public versus privateness, and put a password on it if you'd like. You can actually move it to the trash if you want. There's a bunch of different formats here. I'm not going to go into that. You can kind of play around with these. This is a standard format, and there's different setups that it'll show up like. I actually don't use a lot of these formats, but if you want to get more specific of how you want it to look, you can do that. Just toy around with it. One thing you can do for posts is add a category as well. And the cool thing about categories is you can build your menus off of it. So when you're on a website, you can actually build the navigation around categories. So let's just say that this is about posting, blog posting. So I want to add a new category called blog posting. So I add the new category, and I can categorize it. It's not uncategorized anymore. By default, they're all uncategorized until you create categories. So this is now part of the blog posting category. So if I created a link on my web page that pulls all the posts from blog posting category, this one would show up. So you can bucket them in that way and create your navigation on your site around it. Pretty cool concept. You can add tags. That's another way to bucket things. So you can search your site by tags or provide a link to all the sites with a certain tag for people if they want to know about popular topics on your blog site. Featured image. This is also very important because when you post a link to your post on Facebook and things like that, it'll actually show a picture, a thumbnail image of something, and if you don't choose a featured image here, it won't show anything. So it's just nice to do that. So there's your blog post, and here's the setup. Again, you can come in and edit it at any point, and a pretty simple concept. So if I wanted to trim all this, I want to delete the second dog, you can just delete this. Say I delete all that, and then I re-update it. Click on update over here. Go back to the post, you'll see that it's instantly reflected. There you go. All that content was taken out. This is a post about a golden retriever. Pretty cool. So it's very flexible, very simple to use. Again, if you have any questions about specifics on how to, customize your blog post, I'd be glad to talk to you. You can email me at joe@blogwithjoe.com and or leave a comment in the notes section of this video, and we'll love to chat with you. So that is about it for posting to WordPress blogs with a post.